Let's be honest. Growing older is a journey filled with both blessings and challenges. And sometimes, even when everything on the outside looks fine, something inside feels off. A little heavier, a little harder. But we don't always talk about it. This narration is a gentle wake-up call. Not to scare you, but to support you. To hold up a mirror and help you see what might need tending to. Because being honest with yourself is one of the bravest, strongest things you can do at any age. Sometimes the signs that we're not doing well aren't dramatic. They don't always look like sadness or pain. They show up quietly, slowly, in how we move through our days, in what we stop caring about, in what we avoid, in how we treat ourselves when no one else is around. You might not be doing well if every day feels the same. If you wake up without something to look forward to. If time blurs together and nothing really moves you. That dullness, that grayness is a sign. Not of failure, but of fatigue, of spirit, of soul. You might not be doing well if you feel like you've become invisible, like the world has stopped seeing you. When people talk around you instead of to you. When invitations stop coming, or the phone stops ringing. That loneliness, that ache of being unseen, is real. And it hurts. You might not be doing well if you've stopped taking care of yourself. Not because you don't know how, but because a part of you wonders if it still matters. If you skip meals, avoid fresh air, abandon hobbies, or neglect sleep, not from rebellion, but resignation. That's not laziness. That's exhaustion. That's grief. You might not be doing well if joy feels distant. If the things that once lit you up now feel flat or muted. If you've convinced yourself that the best part of life is behind you. That belief is a thief. And it doesn't belong in your heart. You might not be doing well if your body has become a source of frustration instead of care. If aches feel like punishment. If you've stopped moving not because you want to rest, but because you've stopped believing in what movement can give you. You might not be doing well if you've lost touch with your spiritual anchor. If the connection you once felt to God, to peace, to purpose has gone quiet. If faith feels distant, buried under layers of pain or silence. That's not failure, it's a call, a whisper inviting you back. But here's the beautiful truth, none of these signs make you weak. They make you human, they make you real. They are not evidence that you've failed, they're proof that you're still trying, still hoping. Still needing something more. And the good news? You don't have to fix everything today. You don't need a dramatic overhaul. Maybe you start with one gentle moment of truth, one breath, one small act of care, one phone call, one short walk, one prayer. Maybe it starts by opening your window and letting in the morning light, by making a warm drink and sitting still. Not to fill the silence, but to honor it. Maybe it's putting on clothes you love, playing music that stirs your memory, eating a meal with slow attention, smiling at a stranger, saying thank you to life, to your breath, to this day. Maybe it's finally saying, I'm not okay, but I want to be. That, too, is strength. And if your body needs care, offer it gently. Feed it. Move it, rest it. Not because you want to fix it, but because you want to love it again. If your heart feels heavy, let it speak, write, cry, breathe. You don't need to explain your pain to validate it. You only need to feel it so it can move. If your soul feels quiet, go outside, sit with nature, listen to something beautiful. Let the breeze remind you that you are part of something much bigger and much more loving than your fears. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not invisible. There is still joy ahead. Still peace waiting. Still something tender and new. Just beyond this moment. You are still becoming. You are still sacred. You are still here. And if the only thing you do today is admit that, you've already begun the journey back to yourself. This season of life is not the end of your story. It's a softer chapter, a deeper one. Maybe the most honest one you've ever lived. So let this be the moment you say, I deserve to feel alive again. I deserve rest. I deserve love. I deserve to be seen. And let that truth carry you forward, slowly, gently, one breath at a time. Because this world still needs what you carry. Because you are still becoming. Because you are still, and always will be, worth the journey. And maybe now is the perfect time to look inward and ask, what do I need? Not just to survive, but to feel alive again. Not what the world needs from you. Not what others expect. But what you need. Because the truth is, as we grow older, we often forget to ask that question. We've spent so long tending to everyone else, our children, our families, our work, that we forget to tend to ourselves. But your needs matter, your joy matters, your voice matters. So take a moment, sit with yourself, ask what you're longing for. Is it connection? Is it peace? Is it creativity? Is it rest? You're allowed to want more, even now. More beauty, more ease, more laughter, more warmth. You're allowed to make changes, to say no to things that drain you, to walk away from people who don't see you, to start over in whatever way feels right. You're allowed to claim joy again, even if you forgot what it feels like, even if it's been a long time, even if it comes in small, quiet waves at first. You are still writing your story. And you get to shape this chapter into something that nourishes you. So light the candle, call the friend, write the letter, take the walk, take the nap, say the prayer, water the plant, sit in the sun. Let these small moments be proof that healing is happening, even when it's slow. Let your life, from this day forward, be built on softness and strength, on boundaries and belonging, on honesty and hope, because you deserve that. And if there are hard days ahead, and there will be, remember this truth. You've survived so much already. You've carried yourself through the darkest nights. You've healed wounds no one else knew about. You've kept going when you didn't think you could. That strength, it didn't disappear. It's still in you. It's in every gentle step you take, every kind word you speak, every moment you choose to keep going. You are not weak for needing help. You are not broken for feeling lost. You are not a burden for having bad days. You are simply human, sacred, becoming. So rest when you need to. Ask when you need to. Begin again when you're ready. You don't need permission to come back to life. You just need a moment of truth and the willingness to keep walking. And I promise you, there is still something beautiful waiting to meet you. Even here, even now, especially now. You see, the story of your life isn't finished just because it's quieter. Some of the most beautiful chapters are written in whispers, in slow mornings, in kind conversations, in peaceful moments that don't need to be shared online or captured by others to have meaning. This season you're in, this tender stretch of time, is not the afterthought of life. It's not the credits at the end of a film. It's the soft epilogue where your soul begins to shine in a new way, with clarity, with warmth, with dignity. You're not who you were 20 years ago, but you're also not supposed to be. What you've gained in perspective, in patience, in compassion, that's sacred. And it's something younger people need to learn from. So teach them. Not by lecturing, but by living well, with intention, with slowness, with kindness to yourself. Laugh at something silly. Forgive a little faster. Choose the simple thing over the urgent one. Let yourself be happy without needing a reason. And most of all, stay open to love, to small joys, to healing, to light. Because no matter how heavy things have felt, there is always light, even if it starts as just a flicker. You are not alone in this. You are part of something much larger. And the love you still carry? It matters more than you know.